Anime as it is now is very mainstream. You got your demon sleepers, your attacking the titans, your chain smokers, man. And back in my day, anime was, for lack of a better word, eccentric. Well, it still is now, but less so, you know? Of course there are outliers, my personal favorite being Mob Psycho 100. Watch it. It's a story for another video. It just all feels like it's engineered to make money, you know? Back in the day, they weren't made for the general audience. They were made for those losers you'd see trying to do a Rasengan. Especially some of the other ones, like today's topic, Gurren Lagann. Motherfucking Gurren Lagann. Top dog Gurren Lagann. In the far-off year of 2007, Mario Galaxy just came out. It slaps. Transformers 1 came out. Also slaps. There was this company called Gainax, who at this point was known for this indie, undercover, not very well-known anime. You might know it as Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Yo, look who fell asleep first.
Prank him, John.
You already know. Yo!
So yeah, big shoes to fill. They made some other animes that no one cares about, but in 2007, they released their magnum opus. Gurren Lagann began as a passion project of an animator from EVA, Hiroyuki Imaishi, who was a big fan of the Mecha genre. He got someone who worked on Re Cutie Honey, another anime, Kazuki Nakashimi, for the production because he was impressed with his work. Imaishi originally decided on the anime's iconic use of drills as a weapon, because in his own words, he had not seen these used in any way that wasn't silly. So he said, okay, I'm gonna use these in a way that's still silly, but also breaks the boundary of reality. So, what makes Gurren Lagann so special? Well, I think it's the fact that there's nothing really like it. Gurren Lagann is about Simon. He's a young boy living in an underground village, and his brother, blood brother, Kamina. They discover a mecha called Lagann, and then they use that to fight this guy called the Sparrow King, the big bad of the series, and an army of beastmen, which are basically anthropomorphic animals, just creatures. What sets the show apart, at least to me, is its sheer audacity. They'll be doing shit like using sunglasses and boomerangs, coming to grab Lagann with Simon in it, he'll turn into a drill and just chuck him at enemies. Simon's mech, Lagann, can hijack other mecha and make them even stronger. So when Simon and Kamina come across a very strong enemy, what do? They combine.
Combining of current that sets a man's soul on fire! Gurren Lagann! Just who the hell do you think I am, Fuzzball?
On the topic of Gurren Lagann itself, the mecha, not the show, the mecha design in the show is superb. Chef's kiss. When you think of Mecha, you think of something like a slim, slender figure with sharp edges and maybe some sleek weapons. Instead, Gurren Lagann is hulky, it's bulky. All of the gunmen, too, though, have very prominent designs. Like, one of the antagonists has a face on it, and, like, gets beat up, and then the design changes, and then changes again? Shigeru Koyama, who worked on the show's design, gave it his all. He put his whole soul into these designs, bro. That's enough to answer on the point. Sure, the show is a batshit insane, and the mecha designs are cool, but that's just style. No substance. Where's the substance, you're saying to yourself? And as to that, I say, fuck you, I was game to the substance. Gurren Lagann, to many outsiders who have only seen bits and pieces of the show, is just a silly mecha anime where the characters do silly things. And yeah, sure, that's part of it. That's a lot of the fun of it. That's what I enjoy about it too. But I really think goes underappreciated is Gurren Lagann's true theming. What's at the core of it. Perseverance. You ever have those moments where everything is just beating down on you? Work has been awful, the weather sucks, things are still going away. And yet, here you are, still going on. Good for you, by the way. Proud of you. For Gurren Lagann, that's what being human is. Persevering through all your struggles, becoming a better person through hard work and your spirit, using your passion and your hopes as ways to smash through your ceiling and grow. It executes this excellently through the main character, Simon. Major spoilers ahead, so if you want to watch the show, stop the video, go watch it, and then come back so I get more views. See, Simon was just the digger. That's all he was. Someone who was an outcast, who had no one to talk to. That was until he met Kamina. Kamina, being the eternal badass he was Simon's idol. He wanted to just be like him. Confident, brave, and willing to do anything he believed in. To Simon, Kamina did the impossible. Until something impossible happened. Episode 8 is infamous for what it did to the show. It killed off Kamina. It's no secret that everyone loves Kamina, in universe and outside this show. So instantly, big shakeup. So rightfully so, the show has to show you the impact it has on everyone. You can't just leave it alone like, oh, Kamina died, okay, let's continue having fun. No, it takes its time to show you the impact he had, and to show you what it's doing to everyone else, right? Simon is devastated. All the players have to cope with the loss of someone who they cared about so much. And Simon does what he thinks Kamina would do. He fights and fights and fights. And he keeps doing it until he finds Nia, a naive girl who weirdly was locked up in a case in what seems to be a graveyard. So he takes her back to the base. And everyone loves her, she's a ray of sunshine, yada yada. And then subsequently, because of how Simon was treating Lagann, Lagann just locks up, shuts down, refuses to work. And so, without Lagann, how could Simon be worth anything, right? So he resorts to back about who he was, just the digger. He starts digging holes in the ship, and he starts making statues of Kamina, right? Without Kamina, he's nothing. But to Nia, who had never met Kamina, this doesn't make sense. Why should Simon be just like Kamina? He should just be himself. When everyone gets captured, right, because Lagann's locked up, what does Simon do? He digs. Because that's who he is. He's Simon the Digger. He's not Kamina. He doesn't have to be Kamina. All he has to be is himself. Simon the Digger. Someone who has his worth, and someone who, despite where he came from, becomes something greater despite devastating loss, and the world weighing down on him, he drills through the walls that block him, and he pierces to heaven. It's just as Kamina's last words say. Believe in the you that believes in yourself. It's an iconic phrase, right? Because it's from an iconic episode. But it's an alteration of what Kamina said to him prior in the first episode. He tells him, believe in the me that believes in you. Simon at that point was so anxious, so scared of everything, that he himself could not believe in himself. He had to have someone else do it for him. But after episode 11, when Simon, in the words of the show, becomes a man...
My bro is dead! He's gone! But he's right there on my back, and here in my heart! He lives on as a part of me! If you're gonna dig to the heavens! No matter what's in my way, I won't stop! Once I've dug through, it means that I've won!
You what? What are you talking about?
Just who the hell do you think I am? I'm Simon. I'm not my bro. I'm me! Simon the Digger!
He doesn't need that anymore. He doesn't need someone else to believe in him. He just needs himself to believe in. And I think that's something we all could do. Just believe in ourselves.